Hello, folks. Welcome back to GTA Online or GTA 5 Online, whatever you want to call it. It's off of GTA 5, but GTA Online is probably what some people call it. I'm Brian Harrison with Harrison Auto Gaming. Thank you so much for being a part and watching this video. But as a friendly reminder, please don't forget to comment, subscribe, and leave a like on this video and hit the bell notification if you're on YouTube. If you're on Rumble, don't forget to follow us there as well. Hit the like and comment section. It's much appreciated. I've been doing kind of little things this week. I don't even think I did much of a GTA 5 video or anything like that. I've been trying to focus more on Red Dead, um, so I could get some gold, so we could do the Halloween, because Halloween is in this month and then this time period, and I plan to do what I did last year, and that's where I started back on GTA 5 a little bit last year with doing when I was off for a little bit of a month, but I started doing the um, Halloween. I started back and started doing Halloween. That was fun, and then we worked up to the new update of that last year. So yeah, we did a lot of fun. So yeah, let's get going. This is the streamer. I think here. Let's pull up. I was going to say it, but it is a streamer, but we're gonna pull it up because I already own it. Here we go. Though, look at that plane's on sale. Part of the Agents of Sabotage. I'm saving my money because the big up. You never know if it's going to be a big update or if it's not going to be. This is the plane. I bought this around the same time I bought the other one, but it's a Streamer 216. There you go, Streamer 216. We're going to take that out for a spin today. I think I bought it as a thing that my friend could fly, but I also bought for me to fly. But look, you could tell I already like overhauled it and put everything on it, because you only get the stock stuff and then you put extra money. Here, we can get the front of this plane. There you go. That plane over there is on a video. I believe even the helicopter is on a video. But I know that airplane right there. You can check that video out. It's right there. That's a cool airplane too. I love that airplane. Okay, here we go. So yeah, I was trying to tell my friend how to teach my friend about flying, and telling him about starting what you call a start. If you're too concerned of the bigger planes, you start flying these planes because they're really not that fast. They're prop planes. Prop planes only go so fast, and even in real life they only go so fast. Your jet engines are going to go faster. But if you can't handle your jet engines, this is what you should start out flying, because then you get kind of into, if you're just trying to learn about flying. I can open bomb doors. So there you go. This is a military grade. It's a military prop plane, but it's time to fly. Let's go and see what we could do. It's not a fast plane. It's not meant to be fast. I mean, you could fly through the city slow. It's not meant to be. It's meant like you could jump out of it. I would say it's one of those airplanes that if you had a small crew, you could jump out and land in the city and do, or land in the countryside and do like missions. You could probably get away more with this type of plane doing more of a stealthy mission than you would with a jet airplane, especially if you're flying high enough where people won't see you as much. We're not going to fly too high because it's rainy, cloudy, and it's nice to get a look at the city every chance we get, because we've done a lot in this city, and we're flying over some of our stuff, and I think even one of my friends has his agency right here. Yeah, his agency is right here somewhere. Yeah, because we used to do ooh, and you just kind of keep yourself, and don't freak out too much. That's part of flying. Don't be afraid of crashing, because that's how you learn, that's how you grow. That's how I learned in a ways too. But I also played a lot of flight simulators. So at one point, so I mean on the PC. So it wasn't new for me to fly. But I still crash in here. Doesn't mean I don't crash. Just means I crash less often. But sometimes some days are better than others actually. But some days I don't understand why. Sometimes I can crash a little bit more than, but I generally don't when I fly. But I also haven't been flying a lot lately. So, but yeah, this is a cool airplane. If you ever buy it, I like just the airplanes. I'll fly any of the airplanes, to be honest. But this one is not a bad airplane to be. I love it. You know, I really do. I think it's a cool airplane. We're flying out here in my bunker. See, I planned everything out here because I put a couple bunkers out this way, they're close to each other and they're close to the runway, so it's in and out. You can do an in and out thing with the runway. You gotta plan. You gotta plan some stuff. So yeah, there you go. We're flying along. It's raining and stormy, so on the prop planes when it's raining and stormy, it gets a little shaky. You can kind of tell my plane is kind of like it is a little bit more on the planes than on your jet planes. Especially the bigger prop planes will handle it a little better. It's a bigger one that it handles it better than the smallest prop plane, but it still has its moments. All right, but if you're trying to just fly, this is a slow way of flying. You're just learning to fly, and then eventually you can work yourself up to, jet stuff. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Ooh. Let's see how we do. Oh, okay, let's go back. All right. Oh, and the weather doesn't help sometimes. Okay. It's actually apparently windy out here, because the rain is kind of flying in a weird way too. It's not just raining, it's just like a sideways, like the wind is having effect. And I don't mind that. I mean, it just teaches you to be more steady, more, I didn't expect it to rain while flying, but that's fine. It's awesome. It shows you that you can do it, and you just gotta take your time. Don't get upset about it too much. Just kind of take your time. Do like what I do.
I'm so
All right, nope, not interested in you right now, buddy. Just do what I do, and just kind of take your time. There's the runway. See, and you got to kind of learn for those. And here we go. Watch. We're gonna land on this runway, and actually on the runway part of it. Okay, there we go. It's nice to there. See, I love landing with this airplane. And that's what like you see. Look at not like the Titan. I will probably try to fly that sometime, but I also don't own one, so I didn't really care to fly it. But I may just fly it one time. I may just take off with it. But there you go. And then what we do is we just, you turn. This is how you turn on the tarmac. I'm on the controller, so if you're on the controller, you hit right bumper or left bumper to turn, whatever suits you. And then of course you use your drive where you hit your gas and stuff, like on a car, and there you go. Now you're ready. There you are. Anyway, so that's it. That's the flying thing. Actually, you know what? Let's see where we're at in the video, because I may just take off again and fly back home. You know what? Yeah, let's do this. Let's just go. All right, we're not gonna end the video here. Let's go. All right, so now and then of course you take off from this runway. I could fly to the other runway too. I don't know if do I want to fly to there. I may not fly to the other runway right now anyway. But yeah, there you go. You're off in the air again, and you're ready to go. But yes, I don't know. It's kind of nice sometimes, peaceful, just to fly and not worry about anything. Not worry about anything or anyone. I'm sure the radio's off. It looks like it's been off. I do it when I record videos. I didn't used to care, but since I start recording videos, I make sure it's off. Try to. Anyway, yeah, there you go. You can tell in the storm it's a little bit shaky, but there again, it teaches you to fly, and it kind of throws another element that what happens when you are flying in clear skies, and it's all of a sudden starts raining. It happens here, and not just that. It's not just raining. It's windy on top of it. So you just got to learn to just ride through the storm. I can feel it in the remote a bit, and so you just got to kind of ride through the storm. I like that thing in the remotes that the PC doesn't have, is where you could feel the plane, and that's always a nice feeling. But you could get remotes for PC too, so it's not, it's not a bad thing. I mean, you can still do it. It's not, so just get your remote for PC if you want to feel and I use a remote for PC when I've only started very little bit on PC. I've done so much here. It's hard for me to go to PC and try to do the same things I've done here, because there's a lot of things I got with special deals, special stuff that I got here that may not translate so much over there, except for the criminal pack. That I did get over there, so that was nice. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff here I get that I don't get over there. And I also very much developed over here, and I can record over here easier than I can on the PC. Maybe I will attempt to do it sometime. We'll see. Here we go. We're flying low. Look at that. And that's another thing you got to kind of, the map helps you. The mini map helps you a little bit. Oh, look at that thunderstorm. Nice. I love it. And over water. And over water, there's very little room for error depending on how you fly. I'm flying low over the water, but you still could kind of figure it out. It takes time, especially if you play this game long enough. Yeah, you could figure it out. These people are gonna be nervous though. If there's anyone down there, be like, "Oh, Mom, that guy's flying really low." So yeah, all right, okay. So here we go. We're headed towards the airport. I need to straighten myself out for the runway over here. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Yep, there's the runway. And I always try to land on the runway. You don't have to. I mean, there's no rule that says you have to.
G'day, boss.
All right. So, watch. I'll just try to drop in here. Well, let's see if I can drop in here. All right. Cut engines. And that's one thing I liked about prop planes is you can kind of just like drop in. Watch. I still have plenty of runway space. So yeah, you can just kind of drop in and, get in. Oh, let's go the right way. Make sure you're going the right way when you're turning. And it has guns on it too. I haven't shot the guns, but it's a pretty cool little prop. It's a pretty cool prop plane. It's also made for jumping up, so you can jump out of this airplane. And that's the thing. I'm not going to because I'm not in the back. I'd have to have a friend or someone who's willing to, so you could just jump out of the back of the airplane so you could parachute. That's kind of sort of why I got it, but I also got it because it was cool, and I kind of have this thing that I want to own. If I can't own every airplane in the game, I'm going to eventually. So there you go. Let's get out. It's raining. Oh well, a little rain won't hurt us. Oh, why did I die? How did I commit suicide? I didn't commit suicide. Oh, I must have walked into the propeller. Oh no, not the propeller. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that. I usually am pretty careful about that, but whatever. Let's do my military stuff. I'm usually pretty careful about that, but apparently not. Apparently I didn't let the propeller stop, and I just walked right in and decided that it was a great time to die. Oh man, there you go. That's another thing to watch out for on propped planes. But it's good to come back and do this of these type of airplanes. Let's just stand up in front of here because the first airplane I started out with, first airplane I showed off, and I think I did start out with at least the free one. So, but the first airplane I was showing off was a propped airplane, and I forget if it was the first one I started out with. I don't think it was. I think I got the free helicopter, free airplane. Or at least I got the free airplane, and later on I got the criminal pack because of a GTA disc that had it, and my woman had it too. So anyway, I ended up adding that, so I got a helicopter and some free cars, so that was kind of fun. But here you go. This is a purchase I made before this time period. That kind of now I'm working my money back up again, obviously. So yeah, it was kind of fun. It's been fun. I thank you for watching my videos. It means a lot to me. I will be preparing for Halloween. Now here I won't be preparing as much because I actually have money. I'll actually even make more money during the sessions and you'll see. Just watch last year's. It's on the playlist. There's a lot there on the playlist. But the first airplane I showed off was a propped airplane like this one, except it was a smaller propped airplane. It was like a Cessna. But that's not what they call it. They call it something else. I don't even see it on the runway. You see it quite often on the runway here sometimes as an easy plane to just take and steal and run off with. But anyway, I really thank you for watching my videos. It means a lot to me. And I want to say God bless you. Until next time, bye for now.